Hey guys, welcome back to some more AFK Arena. Today we're over on the YouTube account and we're looking at the Treasure Scramble. So overall guys, teams have been adjusting quite a bit within the Treasure Scramble. Since this game mode has come out, we've actually had a few iterations of it, really setting the formations in here. So I'm going to go through the formations that I'm running in here, show you a couple alternative formations as well to really try to have you score a little bit better. You can see we're still in the top 1%. That has been where we've kind of remained. Now, of course, guys, within the Treasure Scramble, really big impact when it comes to the Awakened Heroes. You should have one, you should have two kind of built within this point. Having the Awakened version of Brutus or Baden or Solus, really, really big in the PvP, as well as the Awakened version of Thane. Now I'm going to run through here again. I'm going to show you the formations I'm going to run, and I'm also going to show you a couple alternative comps that you can run within this formation. Now, the first one, we do have the Awakened version of Brutus, and then we have our dimensional team. So we have Albedo in here, Ezio as the finisher, we have Merlin for the mitigation, we have Yennefer in here for the crowd control. Very, very strong team. This is a good team. Now, of course, if you don't have the Awakened version of Brutus, the Awakened version of Talene will fill the slot. Very similar. Now, the big thing with this one, guys, is actually dropping out Yennefer for the crowd control, but putting in Joan of Arc. So that is really the big difference in here. And also switching up the pet within this formation. This one actually uses the Winged Lion, which is the best formation with this specific one. Now, if you don't have the Awakened Heroes, again, you can kind of swap it out a little bit different. Now, without the Awakened Heroes, we do have Ezio. Guys, PvP, Ezio is absolutely huge. With Albedo, it is a good combination. This one actually drops out Joan, but it utilizes Ainz. If you have Ainz built, guys, the Ainz Mortis combination is a really strong PvP aspect. And within this formation, you do want to go with the dragon, or because of the dragon specifically is going to buff Ainz. That is really the PvP formation. Again, I'm going to go through all 5 teams. I'm going to show you a couple different variations depending on the heroes you have in here. Now, looking at our second team, guys, really heavy PvP investment team. We have Orthos in here, we have Kanisa and Rook. Within this formation, the Awakened version of Solus is going to be the strongest. Neve does have to be built up a little bit. Even Peanut, guys, if you can do the plus 60 engraving, makes a big difference. Now, some of the variations in here, instead of Kanisa and Rook, you can actually put Tarnos in this formation. Now, I do not have him built, which is the reason we went Kanisa and Rook. If you don't have either of those, Mishka will work in this formation. If you have no Mishka, Treznar can work in this formation. Even going bare minimum, guys, you can even put Brutus in this formation to kind of change out the heroes, so the original version of Brutus. But again, a couple of kind of swaps that you can do within here. Of course, Orthos being one of the big ones in here, guys, because of his time stop. You actually time stop while Solus is doing the ultimate ability, which again, I know it is kind of a higher investment team, and that is what PvP is honestly about. PvP is a significant investment to really score in the top 1% or even the top 5%, 10% within PvP. Now, this one specifically is kind of a little bit of a variation of a comp, but this focuses on Lucretia and the damage she puts up. And again, specific game modes within the Treasure Scramble, because of the debuffs, because of different things in here, there is actually different formations, different heroes that are utilized. This is a variation kind of the God tier comp with Talene. Now, Ulna and Lucretia, Ulna is going to provide the immunity to Lucretia, which allows Lucretia just to go crazy. Aziz, of course, canceling ults, but also an energy battery. Rowan in here for support. We also do have the twins in here with support. And we are also running our Ice Fatty up there, which again is going to be very important to this formation. Now, if you don't have Ulna built, sub in here would be Halos. Halos, of course, is going to buff up Lucretia. Again, this combination is really looking at the strength that we have with Lucretia within formations, and really being able to burn teams down super fast. Now, looking at our fourth team, this is a really strong variation. So within this formation, the actual best in slot comp runs Vatheo within this slot. Now, if you don't have Vatheo, you can actually swap it out for a couple different heroes. including Honesta being built. You can even swap a Strilda in here, a good sub. You can put Mishka in here. You can put Audrey in here. You can put Raku in that first slot. Just a significant amount of subs. The rest of the team, again, very, very PvP specific focused within here. Even here running the Grassy Orb. Again, pets make a very big difference, guys. If you don't have high level elite pets or epic pets, the regular elite 18s do incredibly well. So this formation, again, heavy PvP investment in here, especially if you're running Vathiel in here. The combination of Zolrath and Leica do provide kind of like a super cycle in here to allow Zafriel to get his crowd control up, Honesta to get some of the brawlers protection up. Then of course Audrey is your primary damage dealer within this formation. Now the last formation we're looking at, formation number 5, is again the awakened version of Thane, guys. When it comes to PvP, he is probably hands down the best PvP hero that we have. I'm utilizing him even right now within the Isle of Gold. He crushes when it comes to the PvP teams. Now again, in here you can do a couple different variations in here. Instead of Estrelda, you can actually put Orthos in this comp. You can put Brutus in this comp. Even if you don't have Palmer back here, you can put Halos in this comp. You can put, you know, a couple other heroes, including Scarlet within this comp. Works, or excuse me, not Scarlet in this comp. Rain in this comp, or not Rain. Rosaline. Rosaline is the one we want in this comp, guys. Rosaline to actually follow the awakened version of Thane. Again, Thane is going to be the driving force in here. And as they continue to upgrade or update some of the teams in here, I'm going to continue to share them with you. If you don't have a lot of the heroes in here, you should be able to make out a couple teams, 1, 2, possibly even 3 teams, again, depending on where you're at and depending on the builds that you have within here. You should be able to make out 3 teams. When you start getting into higher level teams, it's very, very important, guys, to pay attention to your Scramble intel. You can see, guys, half the teams won, half the teams lost. The awakened version of Thane team, 100%, which is good. Overall, again, even looking the investment here, guys, Orthos could be higher, Kanisa and Rook, Nevi could be higher, we could have Peanut higher. This could be a lot stronger. Same with pretty much every formation. Now remember, guys, again, specific game modes like the Treasure Scramble, when you look at heroes, depending on where you have them built is a huge factor, guys, because the 80 engraving affects the Treasure Scramble. Right here, Treasure Scramble and Heroes of Espria, dodge plus 33, but attack plus 10%, guys. That is huge. If you're taking some heroes to the plus 80 engraving in here, it is going to be a literal game changer when it comes to building them out to the plus 80 because of the PvP aspect that they have in here. It is huge. Again, PvP, guys, as we know it today, is very heavy pay to win. You do need specific heroes. You need to make sure that they are built out to that plus 80 if you want to be competitive in the PvP aspect to get the bonuses within the Treasure Scramble. Sorry, guys, so that'll do it for today's teams. I really hope it helped out a little bit. Let me know in the comments what you guys think, and as always, thank you guys for watching.